Hi everyone, and welcome to the Automotive Logistics Red Sofa. I'm Richard Logan here in Mexico City, and I'm delighted to be joined by one of Mexico's supply chain leaders, Francisco Bravo.
Hi, thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Francisco. You're Senior Director of Supply Chain at Audi Mexico, and you're going to be involved in one of our important panels today, focused on adopting new KPIs, monitoring the supply chain to better anticipate complexities, disruptions, and predicting the future. Where have you made the most progress in this so far?
Being in the automotive industry, let me put an example of a car. So you are taking a look at the rear mirror. Now we are looking more into the head-up display, kind of KPIs, looking forward, saving costs, saving invested capital, now putting all of the cars in the market in the hands of our customer as soon as possible, so that they are really receiving the premium car in the moment they want it, as they want it.
Yeah, excellent. I love that. I love that analogy. So Audi and all OEMs here in Mexico have faced significant congestion at the ports. How have you been mitigating this and overcoming this complexity to keep your vehicles moving?
Well, first of all, as you know, supply chain is a people business, and so we need to sit up with our partners in customs on the government side, with our service providers, and hear what they have to say, listening the other part, hear what are their problems and how can we cope with all these issues and how can we adapt to ourselves. So we were adapting also our processes in some extent, also putting services overnight. For instance, when we heard from the customs that the 6 o'clock in the morning was the first hour to be there, and then we need to change the whole process to send overnight the cars to Veracruz. And it was amazing because some of the colleagues said, you will not be able to do it in 24 hours. We did it in 16 hours. And changing this kind of processes is very important for us to be successful.
Yeah, the importance there of flexibility, but also the communication to enable that is clearly key.
Definitely, it's, as I said, people business. You have to understand the other point on the end of the process so that you can really adapt and make the best strategy out of it. And you have also to explain your situation so that they can understand what is your problem and then come together with the best possible solution.
Yeah, perfect. Localization here in Mexico is a really hot topic, and that's having significant implications for logistics networks and flows, perhaps with the need for greater warehousing, impacting just-in-time, just-in-sequence flows. Have you seen significant impact to Audi Mexico's logistics network, and what are you preparing for?
Yeah, definitely. We are preparing and looking towards the future because, we are preparing for the new models and the new cars. And therefore, for us, it's very important working in this matrix organization, very strong, that we have with the brand logistics and supply chain in Germany. So we have to influence these decisions because it's not only a matter of cost or investments, it's also a matter of sustainability, and having our goals of CO2 neutrality being reached by this kind of measurements. Also localizing service providers or suppliers here in the region is very, very important for us in terms of sustainability as well.
Yeah, well, that's just adding to the complexity, and something to be in addition to that further, of course, is the introduction of electric vehicles, which Audi Mexico is bringing online in a couple of years. How is this starting to influence the product development, how is logistics starting to influence the product development and planning around the production of electric vehicles here in Mexico?
Well, definitely it's a big challenge. The Audi brand has set up the goal to have by 2030 all of the cars being electric, so we are starting to prepare for that. But on the other hand, we started in 2019 producing our plug-in hybrids here in Mexico, mild hybrids here in Mexico. So a lot of changes have been done already. So the new dimensions, the new sizes, the new weights, the new processes, and new kind of parts that requires different kinds of transportation. So we are starting to work on these processes, and we had already some experience, and we are looking forward to the future, what is going to bring for us.
Yeah, excellent. You touched earlier upon on sustainability and the growing influence on that. Perhaps can you expand a little bit further on how much logistics and supply chain can influence decision making when it comes to circularity, reuse, recycle across the Audi brand?
Definitely, for us it's a major KPI. We have our decarbonization index follow up by the Volkswagen Group in general worldwide, We have set up a very, very ambitious goal, and supply chain is a big part of it. We have in Audi México a very strong follow-up of projects and KPIs regarding Mission Zero, which is focused on biodiversity, emissions, and water and resources. And based on those 4 pillars, we have also more than 100 projects going on, so that we really focus on achieving our goals as we set up on the group strategy.
Yeah, it seems like it's really starting to define your strategies and business models going forward.
Definitely, it's a major topic for us. Sustainability is one of the topics because the customer is requiring it. You know, I was very surprised when I was talking to my daughters, 16-year-old daughters, trying to talk about cars with them, and they are asking, yes, but what is about sustainability of this car or this car in comparison? No? So it was really a mind game changing in the mindset of the people and the young customers that we want to reach.
Yeah, fantastic. And we've covered a number of key topics here, automotive logistics and supply chain Mexico. What have been some of the key takeaways that you'll try to implement within your own team?
We were listening that I think we all suffer the same things, the same problems, the same challenges, but also we are trying to go towards the same kind of solutions, artificial intelligence, new technologies, but also adapting processes to the new reality. We were hearing a lot about VUCA and BANI and all these new concepts, but the world is like it is, so if we don't adapt and if we don't hear from each other a little bit more and we don't get together to exchange ideas and to exchange the problems that we are having on both sides of the ends of the processes to be better together, this is never going to happen. So we have to be closer, and events like this give us the opportunity really to be together and to exchange these kind of ideas.
Yeah, well, fantastic, and I couldn't have said that better myself. So thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for watching at home.